Okay, so you've bought the book or the toolkit and you want to understand exactly what you need to do to complete this. So this short explainer video is just to take you through each section. So the toolkit does explain all this for you, but after feedback from some coaches, they've said actually a video would help even further. So it does tell you how to use each different element verbally, but we'll get to the session plan first. Now there is a separate video for the session plan to give you more detail. So if you want to, you can just then click on that and you'll be able to see exactly how to utilize this. But the session plans will come after you've got to know your players better. So the session plans come later. Your coach values and beliefs are one of the most important things, and they also link to a philosophy document that you can get additional to the tools here. But it just gets you to consider, why did I start coaching? And then some other questions to help you understand exactly why you're doing this and what you want to get out of it. Now, the coach self profile wheel, again, this has an interactive scoring system. So it's a separate file and video. But this one is just an overview document that you can map out yourself. But if you go through that video and the tool, it will give you your score. And this is another thing that you need to do before the season starts. So understand where I'm strong, where I'd like to develop, also link to your values and beliefs. Now, as we scroll down further, the player snapshot, again, there's a separate document and video for this, but this is so you can get to understand your players, their needs and wants. Because once you understand your players' needs and wants, how you as a coach are strong and need to develop, what your values and beliefs are, you can then support them to meet their needs and wants. And that's where the session planning comes in. You're going to bring those practices to life. Now, it can sound like quite a lot, but if you go through it step by step, use the book, but also these videos, you'll find it a really useful method to help you plan sessions better. Now, your steps to success is for each player, and linked to the player snapshot, it's about understanding their four corner profiles. So that's what the steps to success are, and it's a ladder. And it goes from one season all the way through to the 10th season. They can constantly evolve and build and develop as a player. And that's why it's called Steps to Success. And it links to football, so technically and tactically, physical development, psychological development, and also their characteristics, their social development. So that's another powerful tool to help you. And then your action plan is where you get to the end and you go, well, what am I going to work on in the next 3 months? For me, for my players, and my sessions. Because as you start to develop this knowledge and skill, you'll then be able to go, right, I know exactly what I'm looking at. So what's making me unsuccessful? What would success look like? What's one thing I'll do to implement? And that could just be completing the toolkit. What might stop you? So can I see any barriers that I need to overcome? And then who can help me do this? Parents, co-coaches, your friends and family. So the toolkit, try one thing this week, get the rest, read the book, and then the next book will come later, but just focus on this one for now. If you follow the book, follow the tools, and just have any questions for me, reach out on social media, and then I'll respond to be able to help you further if this hasn't quite covered how you use the toolkit. I wish you all the best for the season ahead.